Hi, Geminis. How we doing? My hair's being funky. All right. This is going to be your weekly from the 27th to August 2nd. And we do have a full moon, I think, on the 29th. All right. Remember to take what resonates, leave the rest. All right. Let's see what's going on. We're using the Moonology Manifestation Oracle this week in light of the full moon. So reveal what needs to be seen. So maybe you're needing to reveal something, or something that needs to be seen is going to be revealed. Take a breather. Taurus just got that. So maybe you need to take a deep breath this week. You know, this could be around Scorpio season too. Since we're just getting out of Cancer, it could be closer to the end of the month. I think it was Leo season when you see this. All right. Ooh. Let's see what's going on. We're using the Daydream deck. So 5 of Swords with the 4 of Swords. So maybe you are going through some mental stuff right now, or just mentally conflicted, and you're just needing to take a break. Take a breath, and that's why that take a breather is here. You know, take a step back. Allow yourself to kind of see what needs to be seen, or this could just be you revealing something. What do we have going on for Geminis this week? What is it they need to know? We got the King of Wands. I like that. Kind of being in overdrive mode at the moment with that King of Wands. I feel like Geminis aren't wanting to talk. We got the 2 of Wands, maybe not knowing where we're going. I need to take this thing off. It's supposed to help with the sound when I shuffle the cards. This is looking a lot like Taurus over here, only backwards. We have Justice coming out with the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this is you putting your boundaries down with the situation, making it a little bit more fair and balanced, especially when it comes to that Page of Cups energy. You know, people or things that come in with small offers, you know, little bitty messages. It's kind of like having a big head type of energy, but I really do feel like it's more about feeling justified this week, you know, and really just setting your boundaries when it comes to some kind of situation. Death card being your primary, so it's about some kind of change or transformation or some kind of ending. Something that you're needing to let go, and maybe that's what you're finally seeing. The King of Wands and the World tells me that whatever you're driven and desire to do is definitely going to allow for something to open up, some kind of change within yourself, within your circumstance, or just could be a relationship. I feel like this is more about your own passion or your own drive or desire. There's not a lot of pentacles, nor is there a lot of emotion on the board right now. And maybe that's what it is that needs to be seen, is like kind of taking the bulls by the horn and just kind of going after the things that you're passionate about. But it also comes with a choice and decision. You know, with that 2 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Like, are you going to pick a direction, and are you going to make it happen with that Knight of Pentacles? Sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh. I read that one wrong. Knight of Wands could be like that creative idea, because I was seriously thinking the Knight of Wands. So I feel like allowing yourself to, I feel like, be seen, be heard. Like, take a moment, take a breath, and then allow your passion to be seen. But it's about a choice and direction on where you want to go or where you're going to focus that energy. And the Knight of Pentacles tells me that it's been kind of slow building, maybe to get to this point or this action. And then we have the Hermit. It's like you've taken that look inside. And it's kind of, I feel like, centered you. I know that doesn't make sense. It'll make sense to somebody. But it's allowed you to have that balance with whatever the situation is. Now that's something that you need to transform, that you need to make yourself. And it's also about some kind of new cycle into, or even a new chapter, a new, something anew that really just kind of sets you in that right path. Definitely have a lot of anxiety. I'm feeling anxiety, especially when it comes towards planning. You know, this could be a lot about you kind of facing your own fears when it comes to being seen, being heard. And I feel like that take a breather is like anytime you feel like that maybe you need to take a breath, all your emotions are coming out in reverse. So I feel like that King of Cups with that Three of Cups, it's kind of like a scattered energy. It's like your emotions are kind of all over the place. You know? And then we have the Three of Wands. I like this, actually. I know it's kind of weird. I feel like you've taken enough time to make a choice or a decision. It's really just time to move. Put yourself out there. Put whatever you have to offer the world with that Page of Pentacles out in the world. You know? Stop being so guarded. It just leaves you in a spiral of negativity. I feel like that was a lot. But you definitely need to get a handle of your emotions this week, or somebody around you who is just very emotionally wishy-washy type of energy. And I feel like the more you get a handle on your emotions this week, the more that you're going to start to see that energy kind of pull in of the things that you're creatively wanting to do or the dreams that you're wanting to push forward. I know this is kind of a weird read, but I generally do like it. But it's allowing yourself to be seen. I feel like that's what the overall message is. And allow yourself to just breathe through the emotions. All right. That's what I have for you this week. Very good week for you guys. You know, you just need to take some kind of step forward. All right. Let's get to your love portion. Keep saying that I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing that. So if you guys would like me to keep doing the weird love portions, that sometimes are not weird love portions, please leave me a comment below and let me know. All right, what do we have for our beautiful Geminis for this week? I have no idea what that is. We'll see it here in a minute. We have dedication with peace on the bottom. And I like it. Stay dedicated to your goals. You will receive some kind of success. And I feel like with that success comes peace and celebration. Ooh, and we have manifestation. I like this. With evaluation on the bottom. So, whatever it is that needs to be seen, because everybody is different, this is about you being dedicated to that goal. Whatever that passion, that drive, that desire is, that goal. You know, and it definitely allows for you to feel a little bit more peaceful. And we definitely saw that temperance in there. So I feel like that's that peaceful energy. And then once you start allowing yourself to kind of feel that peaceful energy, I feel like your emotions kind of start to transform, and it allows for celebrations into your world. And definitely something that you've been working on and manifesting. And kind of focusing on that law of attraction. So definitely a really good energy. All right, let's see what we got going on. All right, can you tell me about this? It's definitely about having some kind of inner strength. Feeling brave, feeling confident, starting to see yourself financially succeed. It's going to be a slow build with that Knight of Pentacles. We saw that earlier too, but I feel like this is more you plotting your course, like your plan of action. Definitely feeling more solid and structured the more you just allow yourself to be you. Ooh. And with that Six of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Wands, I feel like you're putting in the effort and energy that you want to come back, and it definitely creates something new for you. Some kind of new idea, new concepts, puts you in that right position. I don't know what that is. We'll see. And there's that Page of Wands. It's telling you about, it's like you have the idea. Now you got to go plant it. Very good. And it's all about timing, guys. All about your own good fortune. So I really, really love that. It's like the more you give yourself to offer, or you offer yourself to the world. I know that doesn't make sense, but it's also about being seen. The more you put yourself out there, the more good fortune you're going to see, So I definitely love this for you guys. Definitely finding your inner strength in order to be confident and allow yourself to grow. You're kind of plotting out your own path, and you're starting to, I feel like, receive what you're putting in type of energy. And definitely embracing the new ideas and endeavors that you have going on, and really allowing them to be planted and grow. So definitely really good energy. I'm not really quite sure if that was more about love, but finances definitely look good. So that's what I have for you. I will have your monthlies sometime next week. All right. I've got a busy work week schedule between this and my other job, so bear with me. All right. You guys have a great day. I'll see you later.